Hello, 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 everybody. Everybody. What's cracking? What's happening? What's going on? How is everybody doing? Guys, this is take two of this video because the audio cut because of stupid TikTok shop microphone. Man, I feel like returning that thing. But again, I won't give you money. I'll give you advice. Story time, guys. Whew. I'm going to say this again. So, guys, I can't believe what happened to me. Let me make sure my audio is fine, too. Hello. Let me see. Okay, it's a little laggy, but it's getting there. Okay, it's a little laggy, but okay. So I was doing stuff, and this one guy was waiting in line. He came to me. I called next in line. He said, this is weird. This is awkward. But I need a favor. And I said, okay. He's like, I'm not looking for no car parts though. I'm not looking for anything like that. This is so embarrassing. I said, all right. So I'm waiting and trying to figure out what he's trying to say. So then he's all like, I need a favor. I said, okay, what's the favor? Can you help me out with $20? And I was like, yeah, finances, no. I'm sorry, I don't help people out with money. But I will give you advice. Because he said that his significant other or his girl kicked him out. This is why he was asking for money. He's like, my girl kicked me out. And I said, why? And then he bypassed it. And then I was like, yeah, I won't give you money, but I'll give you advice. I said, my advice is, let's just stay single, first of all. He's like, yeah, I know. My buddy said the same thing. I should stay single. And I was like, yeah, it's good advice. But another thing is, and I looked at his shirt, and he was a mechanic. And I'm all like, bro, you're a mechanic, right? He's like, yeah. I'm sorry, I just got it for work, and she kicked me out. I was like, okay. How about this advice? You got talent, homie. You got talent. So why don't you go out and find whoever needs mechanical help? He's like, at this time? And I said, at any time. Somebody gonna need your help somewhere or another. And then he was all like, He starts listening to me, and like, I tell him, I'm gonna give you a pep talk. And he's like, okay. And I told him, I said, look, people ask me all the time for money. Homeless people ask me all the time. I don't give them anything. I could care less. The thing is you got a talent. You need to use it. I give people money if they have a talent. Pick up a guitar. Pick up a piano. Get you a piano, get you a guitar, get you something, get you some drums, or make up something. Your talent is right there. Some drums or make up. So I literally pep talk him. He's like, oh yeah. Yeah, you're right. And I said, yes, I am correct. Don't let this throw you down in the dumps. Just because she kicked you out doesn't mean anything. The way to make money is to go look for that. And you're a mechanic, you know some stuff. He then was all like, wow, I really didn't think of that. I said, look, you can go all day long and go ask people for money, but the right way to make money is to go ahead and help them with something. Changing a tire, Something's gonna happen for you, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. And he looked at me, and I looked at him, and he's like, yeah, that's something. And I look at him. I say to him, I was like, wish you the best of luck, bro. He then was like, well, thank you so much, because I needed some inspiration. And I said, go ahead, take my advice. It's free. So after that happened, he stayed outside in the parking lot for a while. This girl came up to me and she says, I need to check engine light. So I went to her car and got her check engine light. He was out there standing on the sidewalk. And as I was doing her check engine light, he's all like, hey, ma'am, can I ask you what's wrong with your car? And he did that on his own. He absolutely did that on his own. I didn't have to tell him, to tell her, to ask her. I gave him advice and say, hey, go ahead and run for it. After that happened, I told the lady, I said, ma'am, I'll meet you inside. And then she's like, okay, no problem. So she was explaining to him what was wrong with the vehicle. And sure enough, I don't know if they exchanged numbers or what, but it was like a minute or two after she came back inside. I told her what was wrong with their car, what the codes came up. I then said, that guy outside, the one you talked to, he's a good mechanic. She's like, oh yeah, you know him? I said, yeah, I know him. He has an account here. He's got a fleet account over here. So you should take into consideration. He knows about vehicles. And I wasn't gonna down talk him on this car because it was a Volkswagen. I'm like, oh, don't get yourself into German vehicles. I wasn't gonna down talk him. I was more of encouraging him. Kid randomly by my car. I was more of encouraging him to get out there, show his talent. And then after that, she left and he was still pretty much outside. He went ahead. I really don't let people do this because soliciting, yeah, you shouldn't be on property. But you know what? I encourage this guy so much to step up the plate and use your talent and get some money. He went up to people up and down. He's like, hey, you need any help with your car? I can do this. Yeah, I can do this belt change. You want me to do it right now? And then he exchanged numbers to another person. And then I was like, you see, that's all people need is advice, guys. Just because someone is asking and begging for money, guys, doesn't mean you have to give them money. It doesn't. I'm proud of myself for stepping up to a plate that I took, because literally any person could have been like, hey, yeah, bro, I'll spot you $20. And, oh, yeah, you got a cash up? Yeah, I'll give you some money to catch the bus. Oh, yeah, here, I only got $1 or $2. But one person stand up to him and say, no, I'm sorry. I won't give you money. I don't give out finances. I'll give you advice instead. You see how that runs, guys? How many times have that happened to you? Or have you done that to a person? Do you have the courage to tell a person that? Because if not, you better step up to the plate and have courage, because that's what makes a person that is struggling. That's what makes them go ahead in life. It takes that one person like me to disown somebody and say, no, I'm going to give you $20. I will give you advice how to earn your $20. Which sounds better? Just handing a person $20 or telling a person how to earn $20? Sure. If the other case scenario was a different cause, I'd be like, okay, well, you can clean my parking lot for like $5. I give you $5 to clean my parking lot. And he'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll clean. And again, it's that encouragement, because it's that chore. This is how you make money. You don't beg for money, guys. That's why I'm so proud of myself, because I know if I go down in the dumps too, I'm not going to be begging and begging and putting out loans and putting myself in debt for just to get money on the table or whatnot. I'm going to earn that money. I'm going to make sure that I put my talent to use. This guy had talent. He was a mechanic. You cannot tell me anything like that. You got a mechanic suit on, you got a career then. It might not be a lot. But the thing is that some people are struggling right now to even change a dang tire. Someone's going to need him. So, guys, I won't give you money, but I'll give you advice, though, guys. That's the best option for you. The best option for you, guys. I don't know about you. That's the way I think. I was a self-independent person since the very beginning of time. Give me a sec, guys. I was a self-independent person since the beginning of time, and I'm very proud of my own self. I took care of my finances. My grandma would give me chores, and she'll give me like $2 and some change or whatever, just to put her clothes in the dryer. To take out the trash, she'll give me like $2. We didn't have to clean the dishes because my grandma knew if you use a dish, you wash the dish, and that always stuck to me. So dishes were out of the chore list because, again, you use a dish, you wash a dish. You use a pan, you wash the pan after. Like, it's not that hard to me, because I was raised that way. So the moral of the story is you earn your funds, your cash, towards something that you have talent to. If you beg and beg, hey, can you spot me $20? Hey, can you give me $5 just to catch Metro? You're not gonna go anywhere with that. You're gonna get some people that have heart. Like, I don't really have too much heart, so that's probably why. Because I stick up to the man. Why did she kick you out? Like, that's one of my concerns. Is like, okay, were you doing something bad? Did you come home late? Like, there has to be an excuse why she kicked him out. There has to be an excuse. She can't just kick him out. He had to do something bad. So in my mind, it's all like, why would you give someone money if the person is a bad person? The person could have cheated on the person. Come home late or spend time with the boys or whatever and did dirty. And like, okay, now is your conscience clear now? Like, I don't know about that, guys. Homeless people too, guys. Please give them advice. Give them advice. Give them a card, a business card to a physician or something to get their teeth checked, to get their health checked because they're with their raspiness, or like some medical field that they can go into for free so they can get a checkup and be like, oh, your health is this or whatnot. Like, the world is so corrupted around money, I understand, but the way to get it is your talent, guys. The way to get it is your talent. And the way I treated that guy was so awesome. Because again, would you give him $20 just because he asked it? If you had $20 and he'd be like, oh, you have Cash App or whatever. Exactly my point, guys. Exactly my point. I'm not going to say anything further, but yeah, guys, what do y'all think about this situation? How many times have you questioned the people that are asking you for money? How many times? You better go out there and start questioning, because I'm not going to give my money, my hard-working money that I spend hours at work, 9 to 12 hours at work to give to someone else because, oh, they asked for it. Oh, they're giving hard times. Or spin the cycle. What happens if you get hard times? I'll use my talent. Use that talent, guys. Use it. But yes, I won't give you money, but I'll give you advice though. It's my story time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. Let me know in the comment section down below. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.